Hello, and welcome to Curly Kukla. In this video, I'm just going to go over a couple quick things to get started doing the curly girl method, or the curly friends method as I like to call it, because it's for anybody that has curly or wavy hair. You don't need to be a girl. So to get started, well, actually, I want to say first that I think one of the questions I see a lot on the Facebook groups for Curly Girl Method are people saying that they feel totally overwhelmed and they don't know where to start and they just want someone to tell them where to start. So the thing is, there is a lot of information out there and a lot of nuances and a lot of things to learn as you go along. But I think to get started, you really just need to dive in and stick to the basics. So I'm going to go over the basics. Basics are, keep in mind that you need to totally ditch the straightener. So no direct heat on your hair. You're basically frying your hair and you're ruining your curl pattern. So stop straightening, stop applying direct heat. So that means if you're using a blow dryer, you want to switch to putting a diffuser on the end if you don't already use diffuser. And you want to use only warm or cool heat, not hot. Okay, so you're getting rid of heat on your hair, and that'll help your hair get healthy again, and also it'll help your curl pattern. So I do use a diffuser, but I use it on warm and cool. Another thing is that you want to protect your curls at night. So I used to, before I did Curly Girl Method, I used to wake up with a huge matted knot in the back of my head every day, and I always wear my hair up at night. Now I wear it down and I sleep on a satin pillowcase. You don't need to spend $100 on like a pure silk pillowcase. If you have money for that, good for you. Go ahead and do it. But I just made a satin pillowcase out of a satin robe that I had that I wasn't using. But you can buy a cheap one as long as it's satin, or you can sleep with a buff on your hair or like a satin sleep cap or something like that. But I just wear my hair down and I sleep on a satin pillowcase. My curls stay pretty good intact. My hair is not knotty anymore, and you feel pretty fancy doing it, so that's a bonus. Another thing is that you want to get rid of elastics because it rips your hair out. And I actually was getting a little bald spot here. You can see these really nice little baby hairs that are growing in now because they've had a chance. They're so happy. Well, I'm so happy that they're growing in because I used to pull my hair up all the time in an elastic, and it basically rips your hair out. So pulls on your hair, rips it out. Switch to using, if you do need to put your hair up, use an Invisibobble, one of these, great for curly hair, or use a scrunchie, and even better if you can use a satin or silk scrunchie. Okay, and also just try to wear your hair down as much as possible. So, all right, so then those few things to keep in mind. Oh, and also that you want to deep condition once a week at least. You could do it more often if you feel that you need to, but you want to at least deep condition once a week just to help keep your curls healthy and moisturized and strong. So other than that, you want to change your products. If you're using products that have silicones or parabens actually are okay, but I don't use parabens. I don't use anything with parabens, so but that's actually technically okay. I like to use more natural products, so okay. But no silicones, no drying alcohols, no waxes, no mineral oils. Okay, so that there's a lot of different ingredients that are going to have different names that can fall into those categories. So I find the most helpful thing to do is Google a list of the ingredients that you cannot have in your products and just keep it on hand in your phone when you're shopping for products, and you can look at that. Now eventually it kind of becomes second nature to you and you know what to look for, but to begin with, do that and look at lines that are generally a little bit more safe, like Shea Moisture or Diva Curl, Not Your Mother's Naturals. Those, for the most part, most of their products are safe. There's a few things even in there that aren't, but you'll be more likely to find things that are safe to use in those lines. And make sure you check all your products. I was using a hairspray for a while when I started Curly Girl that I didn't even realize was not safe, so I had to ditch it. So just really check everything. So when you get started, you want to do a final wash. Okay, so that's going to be a wash that has a sulfate in it, a shampoo that has a sulfate in it. You're only going to use it one time and that's it. And then do a deep condition. So from after that, you don't want to use so much shampoo. You want to use gentle shampoos that are Curly Girl Method approved, or a co-wash, which is like a cleansing conditioner. And deep condition once a week. Keep going, and remember that it's a journey. It's a process. Your hair will get better and better. But like anything else, it's trial and error, and you're going to be learning a lot along the way. So I would say just jump right in and get started. Good luck!